Hi, I'm Mike, founder of Goodbed. Today we're going to take a quick peek at a mattress called the SFERRA Bienno Pillow Top. Now, this is a mattress that readers of ours have been asking us about, and it happens to be one that's available exclusively at Bloomingdale's. But we think it's a great example of an ultra luxury mattress, so we're excited to show it to you. Stick around. Now, if you aren't already aware, SFERRA is an Italian linen company that was started in 1891. They make very high-end linens, and this is their mattress line. This is actually the most popular of 4 models in their current lineup, but this is such a popular model that we picked this one to really focus in on. Now, what makes this an ultra-luxury mattress? Well, there are always multiple things, but in our view, it boils down to 3 key things in this case. The aesthetics, let's start with that. Obviously, I'm not a designer, but I can look at this mattress and it just jumps out at you. What a beautiful mattress this is. It starts with this cover fabric. This is a damask cover fabric. It is silky smooth to the touch. It's got the SFERRA insignia right in the center of it, and the side panels literally do feel like silk. They're so soft. You step back from it and you look at it, I mean, it honestly looks like a wedding dress. I mean, I feel like a wedding dress designer could have designed this mattress. It is just beautiful. So it certainly, from an aesthetic standpoint, absolutely grabs your attention as clearly an ultra luxury product. The second key thing would be just the quality of craftsmanship. And in this case, I think you could see this in many ways. There are obviously the quality of the stitching here is just everything, all the lines are exactly straight. You obviously have all the measurements were very precise. You have everything is very solid in terms of the way it's put together. But also you have things that you can't necessarily see, but I can see because I know how these things are made. This is an example. This is called functional tufting. So this is a mattress, first of all, that is 16 inches thick. So that's about as thick as you could possibly functionally tuft, because what it involves to functionally tuft a mattress is to stick a needle all the way through the mattress and out the other side, and then basically what you're trying to do is secure both ends with a strap in between them. So that's what's happening here. These things are basically straps running through the entire mattress and coming out the other side, and they're cinching everything down, cinching it all together in sort of a pressure-packed way. But not only is it being sort of held together just to keep things from shifting around one way or the other, it's also being actually compressed. This is a level of functional tufting that goes above and beyond the standard level of functional tufting. It's called compression set tufting. And basically what they're doing is when they tuft the mattress, they have to first compress it. They have to actually make it thinner. And then they're putting through a strap there. They're like the strap that they're actually fastening to both ends is actually smaller than the height of the mattress. So if you looked at like tape edge to tape edge from the top to the bottom, the size of that strap is about 2 inches shorter than the measurements of those 2 tape edges. So what that's doing is it's basically really cinching it all together in a way that literally leaves a good amount of tension on that strap, so that those components inside, not only will they not move around, but they're almost pre-compressed together to give the mattress even more supportiveness, even more of a solid feel to it. There's a lot of benefits, but it is a much more time-intensive, labor-intensive way to make a mattress. And so again, it stands to reason that this is part of what it means to be an ultra luxury mattress, is that time and attention was taken in making that mattress. But I want to be clear about the fact that it's not just for the sake of it. There are real benefits to you as a sleeper as well. And the third thing I'll touch on about what makes this an ultra luxury mattress is certainly what's inside of it. The quality of the raw materials and the components inside the mattress. And you could think about what's inside a mattress. So many mattresses contain the same types of materials, just maybe just layers, just swapped different ways. This mattress uses all kinds of materials that you just don't see in many mattresses, and I had to actually bring some out to show them to you. Now, one material, I'll start with one that is a little bit less unique, but still somewhat unique, which is natural latex. So this is natural latex. It is a very luxurious material because of the fact that it is in my view, the most proven comfort material used in mattresses today from a durability standpoint. It's been in use for decades in the mattress industry with proven results as to its longevity, its supportiveness, its comfort, and so forth. So this natural latex is one of the materials used in this mattress. Another material used in this mattress quite extensively is wool. In fact, there's two types of wool. I have one as just an example here to show you, but there's two types of wool. There's a merino and jumbo wool layer. There's also a natural wool and cashmere blend that's used in this mattress. Wool is an extremely luxurious material to have in your mattress because not only is it 100% natural, but it also has many inherent benefits that it achieves naturally, such as its temperature regulating benefits. It is a naturally temperature regulating material. It has natural moisture wicking properties. It has the ability to essentially keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. And it is also highly breathable. And it is also a material that is also proven in terms of its durability. So wool is a great material for an ultra luxury mattress, and there's a lot of it in this mattress. And then the third material that I want to point out is called horsehair. So horsehair, or more specifically horsetail hair, is used in many, many ultra luxury mattresses, and it's really not used in any other mattresses. The reason is because it's extremely expensive. So I want to explain to you how it's made. So horsetail hair is essentially, like it sounds, the tail of a horse. And obviously, no horses need to be harmed when you cut their tail hair off, and it will regrow and everything. So that hair is, just to give you an example, the same hair that is used in a violin bow. So you can imagine how expensive each strand of horsetail hair is. And there are many strands, just this one pad alone. I don't even know how many strands, but it takes a lot to make this. The second thing you'll notice is that the hair here is curly. In order to curl the horsetail hair, they have to go through this process of heating it and using, I think it's wax or something like that, to kind of get it to hold the right shape or what have you. And then they essentially, I think they bake it, is what ultimately like locks those curls in. Then they mix it all together so that these hairs get sort of tangled together and they become this almost solid mass. But of course it's not totally solid. You can still pressure, you can still bend it and what have you, but it is very much substantive. And so you can't compress it all the way, for example. It's got some rigidity to it. And yet it is extremely breathable. It is extremely durable. This is not going to break down over time. So this is why it has been such a popular material to be used in high-end mattresses, because it has these inherently attractive properties, and yet the only price point that can afford to include this material in their mattresses is at the ultra luxury price point. And that's why I think that in many ways this horsetail component is the perfect symbol of what makes this an ultra luxury mattress. It's taking the best possible materials that you can use, even some that would be completely cost prohibitive for most mattresses, but yet are the best at what they do. And it is using only those materials. That's a good overview of some of the materials used in this mattress. Obviously, that's by far not the entire list of the materials. But there are also microcoils in here. There's obviously pocket springs as a support unit. Those go edge to edge. There's no foam encasement on this mattress. There's just really rigid edge coils to give the mattress a nice solid edge along the sides of the mattress. So there's a lot of other details to the construction of this, but I really think it's most important to just kind of focus on those aspects that I already did in terms of what makes this a true ultra luxury mattress. And although it might even seem pedestrian on a mattress of this caliber to be talking about something like cooling, I think it's an important consideration for any sleeper, even someone who is investing, or maybe even especially someone who's investing in an ultra luxury mattress, should expect that their mattress should be able to keep them cool and temperature neutral while they sleep. And certainly the fact that this mattress emphasizes the use of those natural materials that I described, all of which are highly breathable and therefore highly temperature regulating by nature, that is going to allow this mattress to sleep cool much more so than a mattress that contains cooling features per se. So this is basically a mattress that has the absence of heat trapping features as the principal way that it keeps you cool. But of course, no mattress is truly luxurious unless it feels good. And I want to give you therefore at least some idea about what this mattress feels like. And you could probably tell just from looking at it that this is a soft mattress. I mean, you could just see it right on the undulations of the surface, the way these pillow areas kind of billow up. There's obviously some very soft fibers in here. So it is certainly going to give you that kind of decadent amount of plushness. But of course, at the same time, it's also going to be supportive. So you're not gonna have to sacrifice your back in order to have that decadent amount of softness. That's part of also what makes this a luxurious experience. So certainly we would consider this to be a very soft mattress. You are going to get more of that hugged or cradled sensation on this particular model. You're going to sleep more in the mattress because of the billowing layers of comforting material around you. You're not going to get a lot of memory feel. There is a little bit of memory foam in this mattress that's simply there to provide additional pressure relief and so forth. But overall, this is not going to feel like a memory foam mattress in any way. And principally, it is not. Principally, it is a mattress with natural materials like we just talked about. And then of course, you're also going to have a good deal of bounce in this mattress. You have not only pocket spring support unit, but you also have microcoils and latex and other resilient materials. Even that horsehair has a bit of spring to it. So there's lots of quick responding materials in here that are going to give this mattress plenty of life and pep at all levels of the mattress. All right, so there you have it. I hope you found this to be a helpful overview of the SFERRA Bienno Pillow Top mattress. For more helpful information about how to find the right mattress for you, go to goodbed.com. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and we really hope you sleep well.